Hello everyone. Welcome to TELLS Videtionary. Today, July 26th, our word of the day is cram. C-R-A-M. Cram. Cram is a four-letter word and a verb. Remember, verbs show action, occurrence, or state of being. Cram means to force many people or things into a small space. It also means to do many things in a short period or to try to learn a lot very quickly before an exam. To cram is to crowd or stuff people or things into a limited amount of space. You might be tempted to cram your mouth full of your mom's chocolate chip cookies, especially if they just came out of the oven and are still warm and gooey. You can cram yourself with food, or cram your books onto a shelf that's not quite big enough to hold them. A writer might cram one book with dozens of characters, or you could cram homemade pancakes with blueberries. Another way to cram is to study for a test all in one session. I haven't studied yet, I'll have to stay up tonight and cram. The Old English Cramian root means stuff something into something else. Cram is a verb that means to fill something tightly or to study intensively for a short period. It is often used to emphasize the abundance or overwhelming nature of the contents. Let's explore various tips on effectively using cram to convey the desired meaning in your sentences. Understand the meaning. It is crucial to understand its meaning before using cram in a sentence. As mentioned, it means to force many people or things into a small space and signifies something filled or packed to its maximum capacity. This understanding will help you use the word appropriately and convey your message accurately. Contextualize the word. To use cram effectively in a sentence, it is essential to provide context. Consider the situation or subject you are discussing and find an appropriate way to incorporate the word. For example, to describe a crowded room, you could say, attendees crammed the conference hall, making it difficult to find a seat. Use descriptive language. Using descriptive language in your sentence enhances the impact of the word cram. This will help paint a vivid picture in the reader's mind and create a stronger impression. For instance, instead of saying, someone crammed the box with books, you can say, heavy, hardcover books crammed the box, making it almost impossible to lift. Vary sentence structure. Try to vary the sentence structure when using cram to avoid monotony and make your writing more engaging. Experiment with different sentence types, such as simple, compound, or complex sentences. This will add variety and keep your readers interested. For example, you can say, the vibrant colors and enticing aromas of the fresh produce crammed onto the supermarket shelves enticed customers. Consider synonyms and alternatives. While cram effectively conveys a sense of fullness, it is always beneficial to consider synonyms or alternative words that can be used interchangeably. This will prevent repetition and add diversity to your writing. Some synonyms for cram include overflow or pack to capacity. For instance, instead of saying, I crammed the suitcase with clothes, you can say, I packed the suitcase to capacity with clothes, barely able to close it. Be mindful of the tone. When using cram in a sentence, it is essential to consider the tone of your writing. The word can convey a positive or negative connotation depending on the context. Ensure that the tone aligns with your intended message. For example, if you are describing a chaotic situation, you can say, the energetic children crammed the classroom, creating a lively and vibrant atmosphere. Practice using the word. To become more comfortable using cram in sentences, practice using it in various contexts. Write sample sentences or engage in conversations where you can naturally include the word. This will help you better understand its usage and improve your overall writing skills. In conclusion, using cram can effectively convey a sense of complete fullness or overwhelming abundance. By understanding its meaning, contextualizing it, using descriptive language, varying sentence structure, considering synonyms, being mindful of the tone, and practicing its usage, you can confidently incorporate this word into your writing and communication. Similar words include stuff, pack, jam, fill, crowd, study intensively, revise, swat, bone up, mug up, throng, overfill, fill up. Examples of sentences using cram are: before the trip, I crammed my head with information about Spain. Trying to cram 6 chapters of information the night before the test resulted in a failing grade. The squirrel stopped to cram one last acorn in his cheek and then proceeded with his winter preparations. I refused to cram one more thing into this ice chest, the woman complained, secretly hoping her husband would buy her a new freezer. As the knots formed in her stomach, she instantly regretted cramming another piece of candy in her mouth. My brother insisted that we cram all of our clothing into one suitcase, which is why we were charged an overweight luggage fee. Make sure to save this new word, cram, so you can practice using it in your everyday sentences.
That's all for today. Thank you for spending your time with me. I hope you learned something new. Remember, practice makes perfect, and we'd love to hear from you, so leave a comment after every video. All comments are welcome. Don't forget to like and share this video. Subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so you receive similar videos every day. Have a fulfilling day. See you tomorrow. Cheers!